Hi, I'm Wayne Strattman. I'm a Boston-based artist, and I'm here at the Sandwich Glass Museum, the first day of an opening show of my work called Pure Effects. I'm a plasma and glass artist. This show is called Pure Effects because not only do I have sculpture in the show illustrating plasma work, but I also have some pieces for people to interact with personally. They can get up and close and touch them and move the light around and interact with them. There are many, many different types of effects here, and I've used a little bit of everything in the sculptures that I'm showing at the Sandwich Glass Museum. I was always attracted to working with light. So I had a huge array in my little shop of Christmas lights and mirrors and spotlights and all this other stuff. And so that's how I gravitated towards working with light. And I was working with making sculptures with light, but the engineering career and training bounced that up. Not only gave me some bedrock science to further understand the effects, but it also gave me, quite honestly, the confidence to go out and learn things on my own. My spiraling tube, and that came out of, I mentioned I wrote a book, and I did a lot of studying in the history of electricity. And a very famous physicist, considered one of the greatest in history, Michael Faraday, studied the effects of when you have a current running through a wire or a gas discharge, as I found. And I created a linear gas discharge. If you put it in the presence of a magnetic field with a certain orientation, it causes that discharge to bend and start to wind. And then I combine that with some thermal effects, and I make a tube that literally starts as a straight line and starts winding up a near perfect coil over, I think it's about 7 feet tall. I'm sitting amongst my little forest of trees. It's a form that I love making. This is a very organic form, a tree with moving energy. On top, I've actually magnetically coupled those molecular forms. Actually, I can pick them right off of there. They're just connected by magnets. And they're showing the growth from organic energy into the ideas, human ideas. This piece, probably the biggest, most spectacular in the show, is called the Plasma Bot. This was made for the World Maker Faire in New York City for 2015. These three pieces are from another exhibit I did, and it was called Fiction Science. Kind of flipped that science fiction around. I grew up on 50s and 60s sci-fi, and a lot of these pieces are compilations. So this is a blaster, a lot of those early movies, or this is my compilation robot. Just like the rest of my life and career, it's very eclectic, depending on the piece. Some pieces have a built-in meaningfulness because some of the pieces here came from a previous show or focused around ideas of the mind, for example. Other pieces are just purely visual, colorful effects. They're basically three-dimensional light paintings where I'm creating them just as a painter would, mixing colors and forms and whatnot. They happen to be lit by some electrical discharge. Other pieces are scale and fun. It's just, I guess I'm a moody artist. I don't follow a given trend. I keep branching out in all directions. It probably hasn't helped my career not to be identified with a specific line of work, but it's the way I think.